Holy shit, I haven't been paying attention to my thirst and my hunger. Shit, gonna drown, or die, or dehydrate. Something to do with water. Welcome, my friends. So glad you could join me. My name is Wonka, and today we are going to be playing some more My Summer Car. And if you want to see more and continue this beautiful new series that I've been having quite a bit of fun with in the future, make sure you hit that like button, give it a little tickle, leave me a comment down below. You know what to do. It's all somewhere. Today's episode is a little bit more special than your average My Summer Car episode, and it's not because of what we're going to do within the episode. It is because what this episode represents. This episode represents the beginning of my celebration and thank you to all of you 700 plus subscribers. It still doesn't feel real when I say it. It just feels like a number, but then I stop and think about it for a quick second, and it's like, wow, 700. I still remember very vividly the time of like 5 subscribers, averaging about 10 views a video, no comments, nothing, to now. And I have had so much fun reading your guys' comments, replying to your guys' comments, making you these videos, finding new games to play. Everything that I've been doing in the past little bit has been so much fun, and I hope that we can continue it. So what I'm gonna do to celebrate 700 is for every 100 of you, I am going to release one video this weekend. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There are going to be 7 videos. Wish me luck. Basically, what we're going to be doing is multiple videos a day, which I've never done before. The most I have done is 7 videos in 7 days, which we did for our 500 or 600 subscriber. I can't remember. But that was fun. That was quite the challenge. This, well, let's just say I'm going to be losing some sleep, but it's all going to be worth it. And I hope you guys enjoy. And I think you will. Oh, I hear you bubbling in here, little guy. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you. Just a few more days, and your sweet nectar will be all mine. Now, as you can see, we're a dirty little grease monkey, but that's okay, because all we're worried about today is our beautiful, beautiful Satsuma. Satsumao. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is it. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, last time we were here, we kind of got into a little pickle here, and I might have just made it worse. I don't know what I was exactly thinking was going to happen there, but clearly I thought it was going to be, oh, you're so close. Yes. Yes. Yeah! Did you see that, He-Man strength? Although, it's blocking the exit. Oh god. Okay, let's put the pushing arms away. I've learned my lesson. Yes, we can just jump right into the car from down low. Right? Right? No, maybe not. I'm so close, yet so far. Okay, well, we might have to just push this thing out of the garage now, and I'm kind of scared. Oh, shit! Nice and gentle. No. Nice and gentle. Please. Please. I'm trying to be gentle, but I can only be gentle for so long before I'm going to smash you. And if you think you've already been smashed, you ain't seen nothing yet, car. I just smashed it into the roof. Oh my god. Whatever you do, never hire me to fix a vehicle for you. Especially if I'm feeling a little pushy. We gotta put them away when we're walking around the car, because sometimes you just push on things you don't want to. Oh my god. The fucking rear window and shit isn't even on anymore. Is there even a point in fixing this thing anymore? I think there's someone that can fix the body in town, right? The guy with the muscle car? Does he fix things? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's just get this puppy where I've been trying to get it for the last, 3 episodes? Have no fear, little car. I won't throw you like Superman ever again. Actually, no promises. You can't make any promises in this game. This game will quickly make you into a liar. There. Right there. That's the one, right? It's not too far forward? Yes. It might be just a tad bit too far forward, but we're not getting picky. This is perfect. I can climb in underneath, do whatever I need to do, without any hassle. So, let's see if we can build an engine for this puppy, shall we? Welcome to, car mechanic, or my summer car mechanic simulator. That's what we'll call it. I have an engine block. Now we're gonna have to see if old Wonka here can remember how to do this crap. Alright, I've got my trusty bolt sizes so that I don't have to sit here for 3 hours just fiddling with wrenches. And now we can get to work. I swear I left this thing open last time, but you know what? We're not gonna question it, are we? So, if Car Mechanic Simulator has taught me anything, it's that... Why can't I grab this? Oh, I'm in tool mode. I'm fucking such a tool sometimes. I got bad jokes for days, ladies and gentlemen. Line up. Oh, I saw it. I saw it. Yes. What? Oh, man. Okay, I think I might have to put this thing in and fasten it first. Because when I just put that piston in, everything just fell out. There's the caps. I was wondering where they were. Ha! Try and screw with me and tell me that you don't belong there. I know where you go. You can't fool me. I'm a car mechanic simulator professional. What a lovely morning, bright and early at like 3 a.m. thanks to that asshole who just fucking called me to pick him up from the bar at 2 a.m. Now I'm just building a car at 3 o'clock. Maybe more like 5 o'clock in the morning now. You know, we've been killing some time. It feels like I was supposed to put something in first. It has been way too long since I did this. And I was playing on permadeath mode, so I actually, did this more than once. Let's just say that. Because if I tell you how many times I really did it, I might have to kill you out of anger. No, I'm just kidding. I would never kill any of you. I would be nothing without you, so how could I kill you? Basically be killing myself. Flip it all around. I forgot to, screw these in because Car Mechanic Simulator, you don't actually bolt in the pistons for God knows what reason. But that's why you do things multiple times. The first engine you build might explode on you, might kill innocent people. But as long as you survive, you will be able to build a new engine. And it will be greater and more badass than ever before. And it may explode as well. Something may fall off and go severely wrong. But then the third engine, well, now you just might as well be in the NASCAR pit crew. You're a fucking professional at this point. So I believe this head gasket goes on the other side. Over here. Oh, it wanted to go. Oh, there it is. Oh, yes, just a little bit of glue. Let's see if we can get the camshaft in. I think it goes, inside here somewhere. Just kind of slid it in there. See it? I see it. Oh, yes. Torque to spec and everything. Nothing could go wrong. Let's do it. Fuck it. We're putting the head on already, ladies and gents. We're flying along. Probably gonna realize we made a mistake. Or I guess I'm the only one to blame for this one. Can't bring you guys down with me. If I make a mistake, it's all my fault. But, you know, if we do make a mistake, that's going to put us back quite a bit, because then we have to tear shit down in order to fix it. And that's the worst part. Just gotta do what all mechanics do when they put back together an engine and they're left with a bag of bolts. Just spares. You don't need them. Well, I mean, I guess we might as well throw the spark plugs in. Now, the unfortunate thing in this game is the spark plugs have numbers, so they have to go in a specific spot. Now, I've changed spark plugs before, and I can't say I ever had to, put specific ones in specific spots. Spark plug's a spark plug as long as you have enough for your cylinders. You're fine, but, these magical spark plugs, they're very particular. And we have a new tool that I never tried out before. I'm sure it's not very new. But we can actually fasten these puppies in with it. They don't light up and glow, but, it's a spark plug wrench tool thing. You know what it's for. So far, so good. Now, I can't remember if this goes on this side or on the other side. Yeah, it's the other side. So that's the side for the transmission. We're not too worried about that just yet. I want to finish off all of this good stuff first. All these gears and pulleys and bullshit. That's what it all is. It's all bullshit. You don't even need it. Take it off your car. Trust me, it'll still run. Don't do it. I'm lying. I'm leading you astray. Crankshaft pulley. Our pulley seems to have become one with the table. This can't be good. The water pump goes on the outside. I think I can put the timing cover on without seriously regretting. Actually, I think I gotta put this chain on first. Okay, now I can put the timing cover on. I almost fucked up. Uh-oh. I don't think I was supposed to put this pulley on yet. How about now? Yes! Beautiful. 666s. There's a lot of 6 going on right now. Seems like the timing cover may be the devil's work. There's 5. Oh, there's 6. That's the other nice thing about this cheat sheet, is it tells me how many bolts there are. Sometimes bolts like to hide in this game. And, then shit falls off and you're like, what the fuck, how did that happen? And, turns out you didn't fasten your pistons into your engine. Something simple like that. No big deal. These are just things that happen. Not anything that we can control. I really don't think I'd be able to do this game if it wasn't... Well, I mean... there's walkthroughs and stuff, but without boringly following a rock through, I don't think I would be able to do this. It's quite the challenge. But I like challenges in video games. I like when they just give you a challenge. It frustrates a lot of people, makes them hate it, because they're like, oh, it's a game, it's supposed to be fun. But to me, it is fun to be challenged. It is fun to pull out your hair and get extremely frustrated at something and then finally complete it. And you feel so good. You feel like you've just conquered the world. It's great. It's a great feeling. I recommend, if you haven't felt that, challenge yourself. There's no way we're already this far through, but I guess we are. Alright, fuck it. Let's go. Put those rock and roll shafts on here. Keep on rocking in the engine. Keep on rocking, but don't you fucking start knocking, I swear to God. Now this is where I get a little mixed up. I don't know if you should put... Yeah, I think we should put the oil cover and such on. Right, meow. I tell you what, you couldn't go real low with this oil pan. I mean, look at how ridiculous this thing is. That is not a low-profile oil pan in any way, shape, or form. You would fucking drag this thing off of every speed bump you ever went over. I promise you. Take it from a guy who has dragged his off of some speed bumps in the past. You will drag your car off of every single speed bump you see. Make sure that drain plug is nice and sealed. You don't want to be wasting any beautiful nectar. Put this filter on. Keep the metal flake out. Make sure it's tight. Little things like that will trick you in this game. Like, just because you put something on and it doesn't seem like it has any bolts, don't just assume that it's going to stay in position on its own. Never assume that it's going to stay in position on its own in this game. I promise you, you will regret if you do. So we're basically done the... Uh-oh. What did I do? I think I just loosened that a bit. But yeah, we're basically done with the engine. Oh yeah, the distributor. Probably pretty vital to this thing working. You know, in order to have boom, you kind of need to have spark. Just a little bit. I'm not saying it's do or die. No, it's do or die. You either have spark or you die. What do you die from? Lack of vehicle. It is a serious condition that affects all gearheads. I never heard this thing be called a rocker cover before, but hey, whatever you want to call it, it's your game. Must be like a European thing. Look at all the other bolts that I'm just like finding within the engine. And I can actually tighten and loosen them too, even though there's like physically no way for you to actually get a wrench in there to do that. You know, it's magic. None of you ever told me you didn't like magic, so, you know. Not sure what the problem is here. So for the clutch, if you didn't know, the easiest way I've found to do this, and potentially the only way that you can do this, is you kind of just build the clutch beforehand here. You know, oh, flywheel down. Oh, I didn't even need to flip the engine around. I have it the right way already. I'm a genius. I'm a genius and an idiot all at the same time. See, I already had the wrench in hand. Didn't even need to look at the cheat sheet. Genius. Idiot. Same time. Whoa, hey. Don't be clipping through the fucking table. You're my pride and joy. Fine, clip through the table. See if I care. So, I mean, this episode is probably not going to be the most interesting to some. Because I'm sure you would rather watch me get drunk and fuck with the local gingers. But I'm trying to get back to my former glory. And what is my summer car without the summer car, you know? It's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now it will be something. This could be disastrous. That worked out surprisingly well. What were the odds of that? Probably slim. Oh, you're such a lovely cooperative gearbox. How could anyone be angry at you? Now, it said there is 110 somewhere on this gearbox that I have to screw in. But I have no idea where that would be. Oh, I found it. See, like, that's the sneaky kind of fucker that you wouldn't find. I don't even think I've ever found that one before, so I'm surprised I have not had any issues with the transmission in the past. Now, somewhere in here... Really? Could you not, maybe, fall on the floor? I mean, it's probably not good for you, just saying. Put in the drive gear. Kinda hard to drive, I would assume, without the drive gear. I mean, can't say I ever bought one of these in Car Mechanic Simulator. But, you know, every car is different. Every engineer decided in a different way how he wanted to fuck with mechanics. You know, they're creative, those engineers. They figure out some pretty creative ways to fuck with mechanics, let me be honest. Alternator, we need the starter. Can't really start without a starter, can we? It goes oh, there it is. I knew it was somewhere along the transmission. I think it's just the two. I didn't look that one up, but, you know, whatever. At this point, I'm living life on the wild side. Now, I can't remember exactly where the alternator goes. Oh, I found it for a second. What the fuck? My alternator is stuck on the other side of the wall. Okay, got it back. Oh my god, I literally saw the check mark too, and now I can't get it back. Found it! Yes! Oh! Fuck you, alternator. I hate you. Attach that puppy, and then later we can play with it when we set up the belt. Good old fan belt. Never leave home without it. No, I completely forgot about the carburetor somehow. Place your bets right now if I remember to put oil in this thing when we go to start it. I might, now that I just said it, but don't bet on it. Well, maybe bet. I'm not going to tell you what to bet on. Shelves are looking pretty empty over here. That's a good thing, actually. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I can put this puppy on the hoist and potentially drop it in pretty soon. Alright, well, I can't remember which way goes in like this, so therefore it goes on like this. Just beautiful. Don't you just love when things just work out how they're supposed to? I mean, I'm gonna get there eventually. Holy shit, this is annoying. Okay, I think just a couple more for good luck. There we go. I think we're close. There you go. You hear that ting? The ting might have got cancelled there, but I think the ting is existing. If that's the case, we should be able to grab a 10. And when we tighten these in, it should suck it right into place. Yes! Beautiful. If you didn't know how to use the hoist, now you do. Can be a little confusing. It certainly was for me when I first did it, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. Now the hardest part is getting it into the engine bay. Let's just do a quick once over. Yeah, I probably should put these on, huh? Otherwise, how's it gonna get the spark? Magic. That's how all motors run. They run on fairy dust and magic. I'm gonna attempt to drop it in. We won't be able to start it today, only because I don't have any gas for it, I don't think. Let's just see if we can kind of place everything where it's gotta go. Clutch master cylinder goes somewhere around here. Just kind of setting up all the goodies that go on the inside. Yeah, the fuel strainer goes in here, right? Not right. Can't remember where the fuel strainer goes. Holy shit, I haven't been paying attention to my thirst and my hunger. Shit, gonna drown, or die, or dehydrate. Something to do with water. Let the rain fall down. Oh, get out of there before I piss myself. Just walk and pee, buddy. Walk and pee. Grab yourself a little pizza. You know, don't pee on it. Unless you're into that sort of thing. Fuel strainer. Be a pal. It's probably gonna drive me nuts. Maybe the fuel strainer doesn't go on the engine. I don't even know where it goes, so it's gonna just go in the corner for now. Fuel pump. Now that goes on the engine. Right in that slot. But now that I've put the pump on, will the strainer be more cooperative? I don't even really see where it would go. It's gotta go in the engine bay. I'm clearly having trouble finding the spot. Oh my god, this thing is actually driving me nuts. Where the fuck? Where's the... Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, where's the brakes? Gee willikers, Batman. Whew. There's a lot of steps to this process here. Clutch lining. No! Now, all of these lines are fucking tricky. You gotta make sure you get every little hose where it meets either a cylinder or like down here, for example. Any kind of joints, cylinders. You gotta make sure it's attached at the pedals. Each wheel for the brakes. It's easy to miss one, trust me. I don't know how well you'll notice if you miss like one wheel or something like that. Those don't look screwed in. Well, that's a good thing I noticed those. Would have had a serious suspension failure if I drove on that. I thought I did all these, but clearly I was missing a few. I can't get that last one. Well, that's freaky. Did I get this side at least? Nope. Maybe. Oh no, I did. That's the brake line. Okay. It's a different size at the pedal, damn it. This is something I'm going to have to make sure I do on my vehicle when I replace my brakes, because the last thing you want to do is not be able to stop. Now, can you please just take this? I'm begging you. Oh my god, I saw... Why is it... It has such a small little hitbox. Oh my god, I hate you. Let's get the radiator in. Basically, the way I like to do it is I set everything up and then just drop the engine in, and then I could do all the little extra stuff afterwards. But I like to set all this stuff up while I have a nice big empty bay to work with. Okay, I went in the car and, you know, broke it some more. What else is new? I mean, at this point, this thing's just... We thought it was a piece of junk before, but look at it now. Kind of upset about it. That's interesting. Yeah, but I'm kind of upset about how, like, easy it is to just absolutely destroy your fucking car. Oh man, the hitboxes for getting the check marks on these things are fucking with me today, let's just say. They're fucking with me hard. My battery fell out. Well, actually, I kind of popped it out. Alright, I think we're gonna drop the engine. By golly, I think he's done it. With a little bit of fatigue left to spare and everything. So we gotta just, attempt not to fuck anything up as we drop this puppy into its new home. Slowly but surely. Who's Shirley? I have an aunt named Shirley. I surely do. So, when you see the, car start to take the pressure of the engine prematurely, that's when you know you gotta readjust a little bit. You gotta be careful though, because it will pop off of the hoist. If you're not careful with it, it can be a little bit finicky. But once you find the spot, you just kind of wiggle around. You gotta go right a little bit. You know, just kind of wiggle it. Oh boy. There we go. Sometimes the car will move for you as well. But you just, again, you gotta be careful because it will snap off if given the chance. There used to be like little like rubber stops. Oh, I think it's that little guy right there. Yeah, it's those little rubber stops. Go into place, you bastard. It's so close, but yet so far. And I'm kind of getting to the point where I feel like dropping it down is... Oh! Okay. Never mind. Not a bad idea. It's fine. Still not there. But I think we're close. We just kind of gotta go up a bit. Whoa. It's pulling my car into the air! What the fuck's going on? Let go of my vehicle. Well, this isn't good. Oh, there we go. Well, that's never happened to me before. Seems so close, but it's so far. Just... Oh, yes! You see this? Do you see it? Yes! Boom! There we go. Once you get that nut to appear, you're close enough where you can get it to snap into place. And then there are 3 spots. One, I think, is somewhere in the back side here. Got it. Unattach it from the hoist. Yeah. It's in there. Isn't she a beaut? But unfortunately, that's all the time I have for this episode, so we're gonna have to try and start it and put all the final touches on in the next episode. Only if you guys make sure you tickle that like button. Leave me a comment. Leave your mark. It's all bam right there. And as always, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe if you're feeling friendly. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the 700 subscriber 7 video weekend celebration. That's right. That's quite the title. But that's what we're going with. And remember, children in the backseat cause accidents, but accidents in the backseat cause children. Take her easy. 1995, good year.
Make sure you hit that like button, because if you guys hit the like button for me, lots of good things happen, okay? And we can grow and do giveaways and subscribe and all that good stuff, okay? Take it easy.